Hello student, how are you? I hope you are fine. So today I am going to teach subject biology, chapter first, reproduction in lower and higher plants. So first of all we see the definition of reproduction. What is reproduction? Why reproduction is essential? It is important. Definition of reproduction. Reproduction is the ability of organism to reproduce their young ones. That means production of young ones like parents. What is reproduction? Production of young ones like parents is called reproduction. Definition of reproduction is production of young ones like parents. Young ones are different for different organisms. For example, cat produces kittens, dog produces puppy, human being produces babies. These are the young ones produced by the organisms. Is called reproduction. Then why reproduction is important? That is main question. Why reproduction? Reproduction is important or essential for the continuity of species. For continuity of species, different species, after they are become continued due to reproduction. That means death is replaced by reproduction. Every organism have different lifespan. What is lifespan? Maybe in years, few months or days or weeks. Every organism have different lifespan from birth to death. Birth, then juvenile stage, then adult stage, then senescent stage, and after there is a death. After the death, it is essential to remain species constant on the planet, and for that reproduction is essential or reproduction is essential. Okay. Then types of reproduction. Next point is there are two main types of reproduction occur in different organisms. These types of reproduction, these are asexual reproduction and another one is sexual reproduction. So modes of reproduction or types of reproduction. There are two main types of the reproduction, that is asexual reproduction and second one is the sexual reproduction. Let's see the difference between asexual and sexual reproduction. What are the characteristics of the asexual reproduction? What are the characteristics of the sexual reproduction? Let's see. First characteristics of the asexual reproduction is uniparental. While sexual reproduction is biparental. Uni means Single parent is involved in or take part in the reproduction is called as uniparent. Bi means sexual reproduction. Bi 2, tri 3, quadra 4, penta 5, hexa 6, hepta 7. You know that. Bi means two parents are involved in the reproduction. Which are these two parents? For example, male parent and another one is female parent. These two parents are involved in sexual reproduction, while in asexual reproduction only single parent is involved. First character of both asexual and sexual reproduction. Second character found in asexual reproduction is there is no formation and fusion of gamete. There is no formation and fusion of gametes in asexual reproduction, while in sexual reproduction there is a formation and fusion of gametes. Second one, formation and fusion of gametes. What is gametes? Gametes are produced by parents. Gametes, male produces male gamete, and female produces female gamete. These gametes, male gamete, in case of male or in case of human, it is called as sperm. While in case of female gamete is called as egg. There is formation of male gamete from male is called as sperm. There is formation of egg, it is called female gamete from female. That means production of or formation of gametes takes place in sexual reproduction. While in asexual reproduction, there is no formation of gametes. Which are the gametes? Sperm and egg. Sperm is produced by male, egg is produced by female. Production of or formation of gamete, as well as during what happens here, during the fertilization, male gamete called sperm and female gamete called egg. This is called as fertilization or fusion of male gamete and female gamete to form diploid zygote. This is the zygote. Fusion of, after the fusion of male gamete and female gamete, there is formation of zygote. In case of sexual reproduction. While in asexual reproduction, there is no formation. That means sperm and egg are not produced. No fusion of male and female gamete develops into zygote in sexual reproduction, but in case of asexual reproduction, there is no fusion of gametes. Then, third point is, in asexual reproduction, there is in asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction, the offspring are progeny. Produced is identical. Progeny is identical to the parents. That means they are genetically similar to the parents. Is called as progeny identical. Similar individuals are produced. Progeny means next generation is identical to the parents. Hence, it is called such type of progeny. Morphologically as well as genetically similar like parents is called clones. What is clone? Clone What is clone? Definition of clone is morphologically and genetically identical progeny is produced is called as clones. While in sexual reproduction, the progeny is not identical. Two parents, like parents, the progeny formed after this sexual reproduction is not identical. Why it is not identical? There is formation of and fusion of gametes. How the gametes are produced? The gametes are produced in male. Male gametes are produced after meiosis. In female also there is formation of female gamete after meiosis. And you know that you have already learned about the mitosis and meiosis in 11th class. What is mitosis? Mitosis is type of cell division where one cell produces two cells and the chromosome number remain constant. While in meiosis, you have seen that one cell produces four cells. These cells are haploid. That means half number of chromosomes are present in gametes. Then next point. Both in asexual reproduction, mitosis, cell division is mitosis. Cell division is only one type, mitosis. In asexual reproduction, mitosis type of cell division is occurring. What is mitosis? One cell which is diploid divided into two cells. The cells are again diploid. Such type of division is called as mitosis. While in sexual reproduction, both type of cell division, mitosis as well as meiosis is occur. Mitosis, you know that one cell, diploid cell divided into two. While in meiosis, what happens? In meiosis, diploid cell undergoes division into how many cells? 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the number of chromosome is reduced to half of parent cell. This is the parent cell, diploid parent cell. But the 4 cells are found at the end of meiosis. And each cell having n number of chromosomes. That means half number of chromosomes to that of parent cell. In sexual reproduction, both type of cell division, mitosis as well as meiosis. Mitosis occur after zygote, development of zygote divides mitotically and get converted into blastula, then gastrula, then the post-embryonic development of germ layers, etc. That means mitosis and meiosis type of cell division is occurring in sexual reproduction, and only mitosis is occurring in asexual reproduction. Prepare that difference for 2 marks question for theory, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Difference between asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Okay. Then we will study about asexual reproduction. What are the types of asexual reproduction in lower plants particularly. I will cover both chapter 1st and chapter 2nd for asexual reproduction here. Types of asexual reproduction. Next point. Our next point is types of asexual reproduction. Okay, see types of sexual reproduction. In lower plants, there are different modes of reproduction, asexual reproduction occur in different organisms. These are first type of reproduction is there are 5 to 6 methods of asexual reproduction. First one is fragmentation. Second one is budding. Third one is spore formation. Fourth one is fission, and last one is gamete formation. Let's see one by one about fragmentation. It occurs, such type of reproduction, asexual reproduction is occur in, example, Spirogyra. Spirogyra is multicellular algae. What is filamentous, having different types of the cells, second cell, third cell, next cell, coated by gelatinous membrane, central nucleus. This is the chloroplast, spiral chloroplast is present in Spirogyra. This is the filament of Spirogyra. By accident, filament of Spirogyra breaks into one or many places, and each fragment, this is the fragment, now called as fragment. This is the second fragment, this is the third fragment. Each fragment develops into new filament. It is called fragmentation. Here there is no formation of gamete, single fusion of gamete, single parent is involved. The progeny is identical. No, only mitosis is occurred, etc. Is called fragmentation. Fragments is small pieces. Small pieces are formed after breaking of filament, and each fragment is develops into new filament. Is called as, such type of reproduction is, there is no formation of fusion of gametes and formation of gametes, single parents is involved. Okay, hence it is asexual reproduction. And this is the first type of reproduction is fragmentation. Second type of reproduction found in second type budding. Example, second type of reproduction is found in yeast. What is yeast? Yeast is a fungus used in bakery and beverages industries for production of alcoholic beverages, etc. Yeast is a unicellular organism. Unicellular organism having nucleus at the center. Single cell is the organism. What happens here? During favorable condition, small outgrowth is developed on the cell surface is called bud. What is bud? Small during favorable condition. What is favorable condition? For example, temperature, water, etc. are available to the organism. Then, during favorable condition, small outgrowth called bud develops on the surface of the body or cell. This is the parent cell. Small outgrowth. Second budding. Next type of outgrowth. Next. Such type of many buds are found. That means chain of bud. chain of bud formed on the parent cell, and that bud develops into new cell and new organism is formed, new yeast is formed. After the process of budding, such type of process is called as budding. Example, yeast. Another example, this is the unicellular organism called yeast. Another example I will cover from second chapter, that is Hydra. Next example is Hydra. Hydra is the example of Hydra. You already learned in 11th class. Body of Hydra having 5 tentacles attached on the substratum. Here, what happened? In case of Hydra, phylum Coelenterata. In case of Hydra, small outgrowth called bud formed during favorable condition. That bud grows slowly to bud. That bud grows slowly. This is parent body, parent Hydra. This is bud. This is a growing bud. After that, there is a maturation of that bud. There is maturation. Young bud or growing bud get mature on the body of Hydra, and after that it detaches from the parent body, and development of new Hydra is called budding. Second example of budding is Hydra. First example is yeast. Next type. Next type is spore formation. What is spore? These are the asexual reproductive bodies formed in, for example, zoospores and conidia. These are zoospores. These are motile spores. Zoospore, unicellular organism. Why it is motile? It is motile spore due to the presence of flagella on the body. Flagella used for locomotion in aquatic environments. Nucleus of the zoospore. Example, Chlamydomonas, unicellular organism, is called as zoospore because it have flagella. Flagella plural term, singular flagellum. Two flagella are present. Two flagella are present on the body, and hence it is useful for locomotion, and it is motile. Motile, transfer from one place to another place. Flagella are nothing but the locomotory organs found on the Chlamydomonas, zoospores. What happens here? Zoospores are developed into sporangium. This is bad. Or inside the spores or zoospores, many zoospores formed inside the zoosporangium. Second, third. This is the bag called sporangium. Sporangium. Inside the sporangium, many zoospores are developed and get ruptured up and release of zoospores. Thus, there is formation of zoospores. That method is called as spore formation. Example, Chlamydomonas. Example of zoospore is Chlamydomonas. In Chlamydomonas, zoospores are motile. While in Conidia, spores are non-motile. Conidia. Example, Penicillium. It is again type of fungus. Structure. What is the structure of Penicillium? This is hypha. This is the conidiophore, and there is a formation of, this is the conidiophore. There is formation of conidia outside the conidiophore. These are the conidia outside. Exospores are found in conidia, while endospores are found in zoospores, or in type of zoospores inside the spore engine. While these spores found, the conidia are nothing but spores. These are outside the body, and these are non-motile. Where non-motile spores are found in conidia, and where the motile spores are found in zoospores. That is means formation of spore. During the formation of spore formation, two types are there. Zoospores and conidia. Example of zoospore is Chlamydomonas, and example of conidia is Penicillium. Okay. Next type, fission. Let's see here. What happens in fission? There are two main types of the fission: binary fission and multiple fission. Binary two again. Example amoeba. There is irregular. This is the body of amoeba. Irregular shape. Nucleus. What happens here? Nucleus get divided first, and then cytoplasm, parent cell also divided. Division of nucleus. Okay. Then next step is division of cytoplasm, and though there is formation of two daughter cells from single parent cell. This is the amoeba. One amoeba produces two amoebae. Daughter cell formed after binary fission. Such type of binary fission is irregular type of binary fission. I will give you some additional information because in your book only binary fission is given, not multiple fission, and there are no types of the binary fission. Actually, there are three types of the binary fission. This is irregular binary fission. Second one is second example of binary fission. Second example of binary fission is transverse binary fission. Example, in case of Paramecium, it is unicellular protozoa. Body is like the sole of slipper, having cilia on their body, has a locomotory organ. This is the gullet. In transverse binary fission, name itself indicates there is transverse, horizontal division. Transverse division takes place in the binary fission. takes place in the atmosphere and there is formation of two pairs. This is transverse binary fission. Third one is longitudinal binary fission. Binary fission. It is found in Euglena. It is again unicellular protozoa in Euglena, longitudinal binary fission. What happened in the longitudinal binary fission? This is the body of Euglena, having flagella as a locomotive organ. Body get divided in longitudinal axis, and there is formation of two Euglena. First one and second one. This is plasma. Is called as the transverse binary fission. Okay. Then multiple binary fission. It is not given in your book. I am giving additional information to you. That is example of multiple binary fission is spore formation. Many spores are formed from the single body. Spores formed, first of all, the division of nucleus takes place. Division of nucleus, for example, amoeba. In amoeba, multiple binary fission is also occurred. First, division of nucleus takes place, and then division of cytoplasm around them, and there is formation of many amoebae. Is called as multiple binary fission. And last type of the binary fission is gemelli formation. Okay, thank you. Our time is over. Next type of asexual reproduction is gemelli formation. I will take in another video. Thank you.